Welcome to Hampton, Georgia, and our coverage of the Advocare 500. Alongside Darrell Waltrip, I'm Mike Joy.
Mike, I love this racetrack. It is so fast. When you head off in the first turn here, you're wide open. You go down in the corner. It's like riding a roller coaster. This joint is fast, and it will get your attention.
Bobby Labonte has 6 wins here, Darrell, and Jeff Gordon 5. Who do you like today?
I like Jimmy Johnson. Jimmy Johnson is who I'm going to put my money on. He's got a 10th place average finish here. Jimmy Johnson's the man.
Atlanta's long been one of NASCAR's fastest and most competitive speedways. Will today's winner be right down around the white line in the corners, or will he be up in the Harry Gant groove, almost scraping the outside wall?
Hello everybody, and welcome back to our second NASCAR 15 season here at the Atlanta Motor Speedway here. Of course, back in the 48, driving for Jimmy Johnson here as we try to recover from that solid top 5 finish at Daytona and fourth. This time we try to get a win. Big wiggle there in the restart, spun the tires big time there on the start of the race, and now we want to do, we're back here fighting here for 23rd place, and what a wild start that was right there. As now we race with Trevor Bayne and Kyle Larson on their outside, starting to get some momentum here, starting to gain some spots. We're on the outside of Larson, trying to get up on Blaney and Harvick. Of course, last season here at Atlanta, we had ran a really great race, just came up short, ran out of time going for the win. Ended up being Stenhouse who pulled off the upset as we fell back with old tires. Now we fight Harvick, Newman, and one of the Dillon brothers, Austin Dillon here for position. Big stack up there in the back of Harvick. He saves it. There's a lot of contact right there. We saw the fastest lap of the race there. And now we are moving here through turn 1 into Tony Stewart already sideways, hanging with Tony, and there he goes. And the caution is out for the first time here in Atlanta. And we're going to do a little extracurricular activities here. We're going to get on the side of AJ Allmendinger, bang him in the wall right there. A little bit upset. Probably from Daytona when he kind of got into J.J. Yaley, which caused us to spin there. Now we get on the side of Tony Stewart, and he just gets clipped by Boyer, and Edwards finishes him off, sending Tony Stewart spinning the inside, and that brings out the caution. Some more contact from guys like Michael Waltrip, Michael McDowell, and Tony will drop to the back. He was a round of 8 driver last season. Starting to get back underway here on lap number 4 here. It's going to be 30 to go. AJ Allmendinger, big spins the tires in front of us, completely holds us up, sticks us in line. We're not too happy about that. Some contact made, and we are going to slam him into the wall. We are definitely not happy with him now, and more contact down to the back into Boyer. And there goes a 15, and a huge hit up in front of us, and a big one underway here at Atlanta. We slam the 47, spin him around, and wipe out to the bottom of the racetrack as the second caution comes out in such short fashion. Us and the 47 having a rivalry developing in post NASCAR 15 season so far, and a huge hit there for Boyer. We also drew Allmendinger, thank God, but we're still not quite done with him. He's joining the list of the other guys from last episode at Daytona who are on the payback list, and we'll get back to that next time. But for right now, focus on getting the best possible finishing position here and going for this race win to lock ourselves in the chase. Back and right here, Boyer, big stack up, gets us in the 36th place. But we did fall a little bit behind Brad Keselowski, but now we're gaining here into turn 1 and 2 as we try to drive our way up to the front of this field, if possible, without getting involved in another. We already had 2 cautions in 4 laps there, and Tony Stewart bounced off the wall, stack up in the back of Palmer. Huge save there. Logano, Dorchester, Jamie McMurray flying through the middle line right there. Now underneath Michael Annett, Regan Smith. Oh, he bounces off the wall. Michael Annett's going hard in the wall, and now we get hooked by Keselowski. We save it, and the caution is out behind us again. And the cautions keep coming. The third caution of the day here at Atlanta. Michael Annett goes into the wall, wipes himself out. Hooked by Cole. Big hit there for Josh Wise. Clint Boyer, legit caution. Boyer goes around, and now we're going to have a restart. Once again, it's up to 3 cautions. We're going to try to get back underway here on lap 8. We stay on the racetrack now, jump all the way up to 15th place here on this restart, and a great spot now to drive our way to the front of this pack and put ourselves in a position to win here as we go underneath Kyle Busch. There's David Gillen into the back of Newman. Oh, Newman bounces off the wall there. We stay green. Huge wiggle on the outside of Dale Jr. right there. Another massive slide through turn 1 and 2. Unbelievable saves right now that we are making, really showcasing the talent here down the side. Joey Logano, Ty Dillon using him up into the wall. Now we're 4 wide. I mean, guys are just driving through us right now. Jeff Gordon, Kyle Larson, Dale Jr. He's slowing down. I don't know what happened to him. Big check up there. We go by Joey Logano. There's Jeff Gordon, Kyle Busch. 3 wide pass now to get up into 7th. 6th now. We're going by Stenhouse, Austin Dillon. We find ourselves in the 4th place. We're way too high into the wall. Ourselves and Austin Dillon both into the wall. We drove in a little too deep, trying to recover all those positions, and now we once again make our way here, clearing Kyle Busch narrowly for 4th place here. Atlanta, big on the back of Truex in the 78. Going to get into a huge wiggle, slide into the wall. Goes Truex, hang on to it. He does bouncing off the wall. We go once again, trying to chase down Casey Kane, our teammate in the 43 of Eric Almirola. We once again put down the fastest lap of the race. We really showing our speed today here in Atlanta, working this outside line, get a run, and we're going to work the middle here between Kane and Almirola for the lead, and we'll sail up to the race lead here at Atlanta. What a move. Going right by Casey Kane and Eric Almirola with an incredible pass right there. 3 wide in the middle through 1 and 2, and now we're going to pull away here and try to put this race away before we get our next green flag pit stop cycle. We lead the way here, 23 to go in Atlanta. And now we move on to a couple laps later. Lap 16, now 18 laps to go. Coming up on a pit cycle. We're really wearing out the tires way up the racetrack here. We're hanging on for dear life here with the grip tie. Dylan is going to slam us into the wall right there. We made some contact. He wiggled up into us. That's mostly our fault, though, so I'm not going to blame him for that. But now we have damage we have to repair. Not what we wanted to do. Bobby Labonte gets into us there because I had to force my way down here. Get ready to put our speed limit. We come down, commit way too early. Now I have to accelerate back to now to start braking to get down to pit road speed limit. And we bring her in for the pit stop. And now coming 4 tires, full tank of gas, and repair that right front fender. Make some adjustments, loosen the car up some more. Give me an 18-second stop. I think we'll still come out in great track position and a great spot to get this win, as we have dominated so far ever since we drove away with the lead on lap 11. So we should be in good shape. We come in pit road this time, and the pit crew is going to get to work. Picker's a great pit stop right there. Exactly what we needed. And we come right back out here right now. Currently scored in the 9th position, but way ahead of our competition. Your leader, Kurt Busch, is in the pit lane right now. Denny Hamlin now stays out to be leader. He's staying on the racetrack right now. We're still on the lead lap, which is the important thing. In case we get a caution, we want to make sure we're on the lead lap here so we can cycle out to stay back in contention for this race win, because if you're being trapped a lap down, it's almost impossible to come back from that. We got Kyle Busch, who's in 10th, right behind us now as we battle for position. We start to drive away from Kyle here. Nice big wiggle though through the corner right there. We're driving away, making some progress. Catching an extremely slow Joey Logano. What is he doing that slow on the racetrack? 16 to go. We now cycle out to be 3rd, only by Annette and Hamlin, but Joey Logano going that slow is going to be a hazard for the rest of the field here. I mean, that is extremely dangerous. He's so incredibly so big wiggle. We slide there off the wall out of turn 2. We save it. Continue on here now, working our way towards 3 and 4. Trying to catch back up to the leaders here and just trying to pull away from Kyle Busch behind us, who looks to cycle out to be in 2nd place. 15 to go. We continue to pull away here at Atlanta. And the caution has come out for the 4th time. What happened? The caution comes out for Casey Kane in the 5. Who slams the 22 with Joey Logano going extremely slow on the racetrack. And what do you know? I told you Logano going that slow was going to be a safety hazard. What do you know? Casey Kane pile drives him, and both guys are destroyed. We stay on the racetrack. We start alongside Kyle Busch, battling for the lead here with 13 to go in Atlanta. It's a battle between 2 champions here. Myself, Kyle Busch, some contact. Maybe we use them up. Force them up the racetrack a little bit, but we clear Kyle Busch here. And then turn 1 and 2, take the high line, and I'm going to try to pull away here with this race lead at Atlanta. Got some heat from the 13 of Casey Mears behind us, putting pressure on us to get every position possible, but we will still fight here, trying to get every spot and get this win so we can obviously lock ourselves in the chase, because chase values winning over anything else. So got to get this W here so we can have 2 top 5s to start the season. It'll be a very, very consistent start. As now 12 to go, we're pulling away here with the race lead in Atlanta. Now we move on to 8 laps to go. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. started putting some pressure on us here for this race lead right now behind us. Eric Almirola runs 3rd, Tony Stewart 4th. We go up into the wall. We go. Now we wanted to do some of the grip really going away here. With some contact right there. Now Stenhouse back to our inside contact. We force him down low. He goes away in the apron, almost wrecks us. He saves it. We save it. Somehow go against the Almirola. We both bounce off on the wall. What a save that was. We hang on in front of Kansas, who just checks up big time behind us, allowing Stenhouse to get back into 2nd with 7 to go. We're trying to hang on here. This could be close here, as we're going to have to make another pit stop. So we're going to have a green flag pit cycle. And possibly crazy restart is the tire, big damage on our right front, and we are now not looking good. We got to come down this time with this much damage. I mean, really, this is not safe to be going out here with this much damage. So you got to honestly just stop the bleeding here, minimize it, get down pit road, and get the repairs, the normal pit stop continue. But we're going to stay. No, we're going to come down. We see Stenhouse coming in, so we're going to join and we're going to let Kenta stay out. And we are going to get down to pit road speed limit here, just barely. And we're going to come in for 4 tires and gas, the usual, get the repairs. It's going to be an 18-second stop here to try to come out in a great spot to get this win here, which we've really dominated this race, and seems really it's our race to lose right now. So, and plus there's more than enough laps left where Hamlin will come down pit road and he won't be able to really hang on and stay out the rest of the way. At least I would think so, as pit crew gets down to work. Now we can come out of the pits. Great pit stop right there. We're going to cycle out right now to be in 8th place. Where's Ricky Stenhouse going to come out in relation to us? We're pulling away from him as he pitted at the same time. So we come out in 8th ahead of Stenhouse, which is big for this race. Right now, Casey Kane is staying out with 7 other drivers right now to cycle out into the race lead. Matt Kenseth among them. As Casey Kane, of course, tries to put a real lap down right now. As Casey Kane tries to get his first win since last season, that Mickey Mouse win at Michigan, which carried him all the way to the championship 4. But Casey Kane now comes down pit road, and we are going to unlap ourselves here at Atlanta. We're back in contention with 5 to go as we try to get back into the race lead. As we pass pit road, we move up into 3rd, and it's only Casey Kane and Brad Keselowski we got to pass. Looks like both of them are down pit road here this time. Next time by, we should cycle out to be the race leader. As we get into the wall right there, significantly stain the wall right there. Not what we wanted to do, significant damage to stain right there. But we continue on. And we just passed the leaders right here. We are going to be on our way to this win in Atlanta, which would be our first win at Atlanta. But of course, we didn't win last season. We're looking to get it done this time. So, 4 laps to go in Atlanta. We are going to take the lead here from Casey Kane and Brad Keselowski and be on our way here, coming to 3 laps to go in this race. And we pretty much have this win locked up as we have a just under 5-second lead over Stenhouse. So once again, really up into that wall for a significant amount of time, damaging the right front as the car is a little bit too tight. I don't know what it is. We keep sliding up into the wall. Now we want to be doing is just it damages the car and slows us down. But we're pulling away here. 3 to go here in Atlanta as we look to bring home the win. Now we move on to white flag in the air. Final laps of my Colonel Bank here at Atlanta for ourselves. That's number 48 Lowe's Chevrolet for Hendrick Motorsports. About to get our first win of this 2nd season of the NASCAR 15 career here. As we look to defend our championship here, and we get off to a great start with a top 5 in the Daytona 500 and a win here at Atlanta, catching the lap car up ahead. I believe that's Matt Kenseth. As we go through 3 and 4 here. For the final time, we are going to come down the front straightaway after a dominant performance, holding on with the worn tires. We are going to win at Atlanta and lock our spot into the chase with this big win here in Atlanta. And a great moment for us is now we're well on our way to a strong championship contending season once again with this big win here in Atlanta, deservedly so, dominating fashion. Now we're going to burn it down in celebration. Big burnout for the first win of the season here for all the Atlanta fans in attendance. As big burnout to celebrate getting the 48 Lowe's machine back to victory lane. I believe last season, for the first time since before last season. Last season here in NASCAR 15, Jimmy Johnson went winless. It's still pointing his way in the championship 4. I believe finished like the 2nd or 3rd in the championship. I mean, tremendous job last season. Now this year we're getting this 48 car win, heading to victory lane and looking to get it done once again here in the long run fight for the championship. As we burnt down celebration after a dominant win here at the Atlanta Motor Speedway. And they're going to celebrate with the crew in victory lane. Now going to be the final race results here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. We are your winners, of course, leading 18 laps, most of anybody. Eric Almirola, a runner-up finish. Really have some good finishes this season. Ricky Stenhouse, 3rd. Carl Edwards, 4th. Jamie McMurray, 5th. Kyle Busch, 6th. Denny Hamlin, 7th. Joey Logano, 8th. Tony Stewart, 9th. And Brad Keselowski rounds out your top 10 today in Atlanta. Truex there in 11th. Casey Kane, 12th. Dale Jr. in 13th. Vickers, 14th. Then you go down to find Kyle Larson, 21st. Blaney in 24th, Newman down 25th, Biffle 27th, Jeff Gordon 29th, We send Harvick there, 34th, Kenseth, 36th, Boyer, Kurt Busch, just barely in the top 40, and then David Gilliland, last place, bringing up the caboose as we get the dominant win here in Atlanta. And I'm going to give you the updated standings. After only 2 races, so still not really much happening. We now take the points lead. And you see the points are still a little glitched, but you can see Edwards, McMurray, Casey Kane, Denny Hamlin, Eric Almirola, Kyle Busch, Dale Earnhardt Jr., Joey Logano in this top 10 area on points, as well as guys like Ricky Stenhouse, Truex, Stewart, Jeff Gordon, who of course has his win. He's locked in the chase as well as ourselves. So until the next episode, we'll have everything from the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. I hope you all have a good one.